Alright, more Guardians. Not sure how long this one's gonna be. I've got some plans to play Valorant with some buddies pretty soon. But we'll do what I can.
There's a blast door around the corner. We'll be safe there. Here, help me with this. Ready?
Together. On 3, 2, 1. Go! Go! Okay.
We need to keep moving. This way.
Yeah, Nikki?
Whoa!
Just stay
I knew
close.
there was something wrong about that church ship. Who goes fishing for God in a junkyard?
Oh man, this is bad.
Blast doors kick in during emergencies. Pretty sure I can override them with my passkey.
They give out override keys to trainees?
Not exactly. Just give me a sec. Come on, come on! Ah! Okay, we need to find another way.
We sure there isn't a way through here?
I'm in charge here. As senior officer,
That's senior. Whoa! You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. You?
Oh, dandy.
Okay, this way.
Shouldn't we be going up? Back toward the others?
There's another blast door down here.
Whoa! Are you kidding me?
Relax, you're fine. Ish.
No
I
arms to
mentioned how
balance.
useful my jet boots will be right now.
Okay, I can do this.
Not to rush you or anything.
Almost there. Can you please stop squirming? I'm trying to focus.
Okay, okay.
Got it. Through here. Whew.
Nice work.
Thanks. You didn't do too bad yourself, pirate.
Only Star-Lord. Or Peter, or, you know, Nova Cadet butt saver.
Okay. Peter. So, listen. I have some good news and some bad news about your friends. Did you hear me?
Start with the bad, I guess.
Your friends have been processed.
So what's the good news?
They're not dead. One of them actually seems really active. Come on. Flark! Pipes must have burst.
Should we try using that thingamajig of yours to call someone?
We don't need help. I know what I'm doing. Now help me block this fire so we can get through.
Sure. Just that everyone must be worried. Captain's kid goes missing.
Captain's kid is still a corpsman. Now are you gonna help me or not?
Easy does it.
There, see? You don't need to worry about me. Enough people around here do that already.
For what it's worth, I think you're doing great. As good an arresting officer as I've ever had.
Are you seriously trying to sneak away on
Compliment and sneak
you are
away.
doing great. Top 5 best arresting officers I've ever had.
Cool. So can you please just show me the same respect you would any other arresting officer?
Nova Lord. Where was the outfit again? Oh. We bought this gold dome outfit dirt cheap for a protection gig, but it didn't pan out. I kept mine because the ladies are always asking me to dig it out of the closet so I can show off my Nova force. I'm always ready to protect and serve. That ass.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I get that a lot. Is that robot wearing makeup?
What? Oh, yeah. That's just it's. I know all the bots down here. They're kind of my friends, I guess. I reprogrammed most of them.
And gave them faces.
Maybe.
No, I mean, it's cool. Gives them personality. Very cool.
Come on, this way.
Okay, wow. Just blatantly gonna ignore me and go crawling into a dead end.
For your information, there's an escape hatch back here I could totally use to run away. But out of respect for your authority, I'm gonna, ignore it and follow your lead.
Regulation 2B. Prisoners must stay close at all times.
You know, I didn't have a lot of friends at your age either. Granted, I was in prison, but still.
So Mom was right about you.
It was a Shatari prison. I was just a kid.
I have so many questions. Were your parents in prison too?
No, my mom, died. I didn't know my dad.
How do you know my mom, exactly?
We fought together on Mercury during the war. She is a real spitfire.
More like real controlling. And bossy and judgmental.
You're just a kid, Nikki. You don't know what's good for you, Nikki. Stay out of the escape pods, Nikki.
I kinda know what you mean.
You do?
This is a new low, Peter. Even for you, Peter. It's restricted space, Peter.
Yep.
Just making sure this place is safe and secure from the, fire.
Any day now.
Right. Just taking it all in.
I'm still in charge, you know.
Of course you are.
It's a dead end. Trust me.
Of course I trust you.
Clearly. Quick reminder that only one of us knows the way out.
Could have fooled me.
Get back here, pirate.
Alright, I'll be right back. One sec. Alright, I'm back. Sorry for the delay there. Luckily on YouTube you can just skip crap that you need to skip. Alright.
Wow, okay. Could have sworn I heard Corell there for a second. If this is an attempt to escape your mom's ship, I really need to know, because I may or may not be super interested. Just really need to make sure it doesn't look like a kidnapping.
What? No, no.
Oh, wow!
Don't laugh.
No. This is cool. It's like your secret hideout, right? I definitely prefer this to the brig.
We're not staying. We just need to check out Gizmo. These gyros have been all screwy.
Take your time. Is this your mom? Single-handedly winning the war?
Obviously, I know she didn't do it by herself.
No. That final push was, it was a massive team effort.
Were you there?
I contributed to the war effort differently.
Pirating?
Raiding, which is, you know, the good kind of pirating. Hey, this is Mercury, right?
Uh-huh. It's supposed to represent this big battle Mom was part of. You said you were there, right?
Oh, yeah. Your mom was dead in the water until me and the Ravagers showed up. You should really fix this.
You want me to draw you in?
In the interest of historical accuracy. Is this Krelar? No, it's good. Morbid, but good. Something tells me you and Rocket would get along. Or really not get along. One of those two.
The raccoon thing?
Yeah. He seemed real charming.
I just mean he's also really into all this tech stuff. A universal translator. Wonder if it speaks Groot. Need a hand?
Nope. But thanks. I'm almost done. Almost finished.
Hey! Secret stuff!
Off limits.
No adults. I get it.
Anyway, I'm all done here. We should probably get back before Mom completely freaks.
Yeah, I've seen your mom overreact before.
It's like, I'm not a kid anymore, you know?
Tell me about it.
So, you get where I'm coming from, right? Like, if you do end up talking to my mom, the subject of me happens to come up. Because the truth is, I wasn't exactly supposed to.
Say no more. I'll make sure Corell knows what a good job you did.
Thanks. But ideally,
Mom never needs to know I was in the hangar at all.
So I never saw you?
Exactly! Never saw me. Never saw my passkey. You may have heard of Nikki Gold and how cool she is, but that's it.
Alright. I guess I don't have these yet. I was wondering if I do anything with my upgrade points, but I don't
Almost
think
at the
so.
elevator. We're home free. Ah!
Need a hand?
Yes! Got it! Mom? I can explain.
Nikki,
I'm fine. Mom, seriously. A-okay. Barely a scratch.
what in Hall's name were you thinking? Sneaking out with an arresting squad. Running around with criminals.
Alleged criminals.
You almost died. Do you have any idea how grounded you are right now?
Mom! You promised to give me more leeway.
Leeway doesn't mean lying to my officers. Or sneaking around behind my back.
Look, it's my fault some guy's ship blew up.
Restricted areas are restricted for a reason.
You treat me like a prisoner.
You're a child! Are you even listening?
Whoa, whoa. We've all been through a lot today. Let's just all take a deep breath and recognize that maybe we've all made some mistakes.
Make sure the fire is out and the hangar's secure.
Yes, Commander.
And find out why that churchman's shuttle exploded.
Grand Unifier Raker has been less than cooperative.
Make him cooperate. And you two? With me.
I knew you'd overreact. You always overreact. Even Peter was saying so.
Oh, he was he? I suspect Peter misspoke, something he often tends to do. So I suggest you worry less about what he said and more about what I'm saying now. What you did was extremely dangerous.
For what it's worth, Nikki totally saved my butt. She handled herself really well. You have every reason to be proud of her.
Coming from you, Peter, it's worth extraordinarily little.
Why are you being mean to him? Just listen to what he's saying.
I don't care what he's saying.
Upper level. Captain's quarters.
Fine.
Initiate lockdown.
Lockdown initiated.
What, are you gonna kill us?
In theory, these doors don't open until I say so.
Yeah, I know how lockdown works.
I don't think you do, because somehow you keep bypassing every security measure on this ship, and I want to know how. Or you can just show me.
Mom! I seriously have no idea what you're talking about. Isn't this like against galactic law or something?
Initiate, not lockdown. All good for systems go. Activate.
Voice print not authorized.
Just trying to help.
We don't need your help. You're the last person we need help from.
Well, you clearly need some form of help if you're trapping us in an elevator.
No one leaves until you tell me what I want to know.
You already know everything.
No, I don't. I know you're a magnet for danger, and that you somehow keep getting caught in restricted areas of this ship.
I'm small. Okay? I fit into places.
Being small doesn't get you past security, or through the hangar bay checkpoint, or the maintenance tunnel blast doors, or even into the sub-level I just found you in.
There was that system-wide glitch, remember?
Yeah. Yeah, security was down for a while.
No, it wasn't.
Seemed pretty down to me.
Are you seriously lying for a 12-year-old right now?
12? Oh wow, I thought she was at least 16.
Peter!
What? She really knew her stuff. She's a smart kid.
Too smart. She keeps bypassing security. Unless you have a level 6 access to my ship all of a sudden? Didn't think so. Nicolette Gold, empty your pockets.
No. You empty your pockets.
Nikki,
What?
I know you're hiding something.
It was me. Yeah, all those locked doors back there, I hacked them.
You hack them?
Yeah, I'm a hacker now. I hack stuff. You know, beep, bop, boop, 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 beep.
I told him it was restricted.
That doesn't explain the falsified orders.
I don't know what to tell you, Mom. Your security staff have been sleeping on the job. All I know is I'm not hiding anything. I wouldn't do that.
To be continued. Disengage lockdown.
So, can I go help secure the hangar now?
No, you can go back to your quarters and you can stay there for the next 30 rotations.
But Mom!
I can make it 30 cycles.
So, rough day, huh? Exploding shuttles, quarantine zone trespassers, missing kid.
I have no idea.
Chewie. I can't believe you still have him. Can't believe you survived. Mercury's what, like 1,000 degrees?
More like 1,000 cycles ago. You can keep him if you want. He is yours.
Hey, I ordered him to look out for you. Expect him to keep doing his job. Especially, you now have a daughter, apparently.
Ignore the math.
12-year-old daughter, who you didn't have during the war. 12 years ago when we...
Peter. When we picked up your ship, part of me was excited. At first. But then after all this time, you haven't changed. At all. You're still the same...
I've changed. Whatever the fine is, I'll pay. Just give me 3 cycles. Let me prove that I'm not still... whatever it is you're gonna finish that sentence with.
You're gonna pay 7,000 units? In 3 cycles?
Wow, okay, that is a lot of money. Here, I was thinking that maybe...
The fine's non-negotiable. My search party found a disturbing amount of prohibited tech lying around your ship.
Well, that's all they found, right? Okay. You'll get your money on time, no problem. This Guardians of the Galaxy thing, we are this close to getting it off the ground. And if I didn't have these handcuffs on, I would show you just how very close we are.
Why do I feel like I'll regret this?
Oh, come on, when have I ever... You won't regret it. Promise.
You've got 3 cycles, Peter. Not 4, not 5, 3. Contact me when you've got the units.
And if we don't?
The device we installed will deactivate your ship, and you will all go to prison.
Gotcha. We won't let you down.
What the hell, Peter? You said you could get us out of this.
I did. 7,000 units is a small price.
7,000 units?
That is a tremendous sum.
Where are we gonna get that kind of money in 3 cycles?
By robbing a freaking bank, apparently.
Okay, so we got fined. So we have a Nova tracking thing on our ship that's gonna shut down our engines if we don't pay that fine in 3 cycles. At least we're not on a prisoner transport.
Not yet.
Come on, guys. You're Drax the Destroyer, man. You killed Thanos.
Allegedly.
Are you gonna let a little fine slow you down? And Gamora, you're practically an MI6 agent, but way hotter and cooler. There's nothing you can't do.
Here it comes.
Rocky, you're an actual genius and the scrappiest dude I know. How many prisons did you break out of?
7.
You are Groot. Guys, we're supposed to be a team. All we need to do is figure out how broke we are and come up with a plan. So check your quarters. Check between the sofa cushions. Check under the crafting bench. If you find any spare units lying around, grab them. I'll do the same in my quarters.
All right.
This is why you don't sleep with cops, Quill. They put bombs on my ship.
My ship.
I am watching you, rodent.
What's that supposed to mean?
It is common knowledge that rodents hoard nuts, stolen technology, units.
Okay, first off, I ain't a hoarder nor a rodent.
I know you have a stash hidden aboard this ship. Fetch it, now.
There ain't nothing to fetch. Groot blew our stash on Contraxia, and the rest I gave to Quill and Gamora for the DAST quarantine zone access code.
A likely story.
Why don't you go bother someone else?
I intend to.
Ooh. Banger. Rock and roll.
Open this door. I know you are in there, sentient tree. Do not think that I do not know what you are up to. Your rodent co-conspirator has clearly stashed his illicit units in there. I am Groot. I am watching you, Tree.
So, you here to talk, or you just want a gear upgrade?
You're not still upset, are you?
It'd be a lot better if we didn't have 3 cycles to pay a fine.
Hey, remember that time on Conlar? With the Badoon and that really hot Ascavarian girl?
Yeah, her buddies would have spaced your stupid Humy butt if me and Groot hadn't busted in.
I had things under control, mostly.
Ha! Too bad you're broke, Quill. I should be charging you for all the times we saved you.
Name one other time you saved me.
Contraxia, Nowhere, Paramitar, Ceres, Contraxia again, Malador...
Okay, so I owe you. Big.
I should have turned you in for Yondu's bounty. Sure as Scott wouldn't be scrounging for units to pay off your Nova girlfriend.
Ex-girlfriend. But admit it, you like being a Guardian of the Galaxy.
Still on the fence about the brand name, but keeping the Milano as collateral was a pretty smart move.
Never agreed to that.
If you'd rather I turn you in.
Don't worry. I know you put a lot into this team. I'll make it up to you.
You better.
I might actually be able to get an upgrade too.
If you want to make it up to me, find a way to pay this Flarkin fine.
Listen to the radio. Consume less charge when firing. That sounds great.
All right, it's all yours. Ah, got a crick in my back because of that.
Rock and roll, build this city. Build this city on rock.
Groot, you okay in there? Think you could open the door for a minute? Is that my toothbrush? Great. Now I need a new toothbrush.
Any units I uncover will go directly to you, but I am unsure the others will do the same.
So, you're taking the whole find the units thing pretty seriously.
It is a serious matter.
Yeah, I totally get it. We're all afraid of going back to prison.
I am not afraid of going back to prison.
Oh, good. Because I'm not either, mostly.
In the kiln, I was surrounded by criminals, murderers, and thieves. They taught me a harsh lesson. Assassins and bounty hunters cannot be trusted.
Okay. Wow. Don't you think maybe you're calling the kettle black?
I have not mentioned kitchenware.
It's an Earth thing. What I mean is, you're a convicted mass murderer. I used to be a pirate. We're not exactly upstanding citizens.
You and I honor our word. I cannot say the same for the others.
You could be wrong, Drax. You won't know until you give them a chance.
We will see.
Rock and roll.
Hey, Gamora.
You're supposed to knock.
What are you doing? You're supposed to be looking for money.
I did.
And?
I don't have any.
Also, what's with the dolls?
Do you value your life?
Is that a trick question? Okay, yes, mostly I value my life.
Good. Then pretend like you saw nothing and get out.
See you in the lounge?
Out.
Got it.
Oh, another banger. They got some songs in this.
So, got any ideas to get those units together?
Do you have investments?
Looks broken. Maybe Rocket can fix it. Groot! Hey, buddy. I was just, checking to see if everything was okay. And it is. Okay. Too bad this translator's busted. I was hoping it might have Groot stored on it, or something. That way I could download it into my translator. I'd love to know what your thoughts are on stuff without, you know, Rocket always filtering it. Actually, hold that thought. Yo, Rocket!
What?
Can you come here for a sec?
What do you want, Quill? I'm busy.
Think you can see if this translator has Groot's language on it?
It doesn't.
You didn't even check.
Don't need to. Cheap scut like that don't have rare language packages, and even if it did, it's beyond salvageable.
Really? Wait, do you have Groot's language package installed in your translation implant?
Do I look like I'm made of units? Only folks who got that language package are rich people.
So you actually speak Groot then?
You mean Talinisan? And yeah, I speak it, more or less. Me and Groot been bounty hunting together for a decade before you came along, Quill. When you've been working together that long, you develop a common understanding. You say misunderstandings, I say open to interpretation. They didn't go sour. We didn't need those jobs anyway.
So you guys learned to understand each other over time.
And with the help of a spreadsheet of Groot's lexicon, which ain't no easy feat when your entire language sounds like I am in Groot.
So there's hope for us yet. You know, I didn't always have a translation implant. I mean, I was failing Spanish before I left Earth, not that Spanish would have prepared me for all of this. Man, those first few years, do you know how hard it was to get by without having any idea what people were saying? Half of the languages out here sound like white noise, weird birds, and messed up theremins. I don't even want to know what Rocket actually sounds like. TV did not prepare me for the realities of living in space, let me tell you. Honestly, man, you're lucky you have Rocket. I mean, I know what it's like to be surrounded by people and have no one understand you, how lonely that can be. I'd have been lost. You must have been lost too, before Rocket and us. I probably don't say this enough, but you really are an important part of the team. I can't imagine the Gardeners of the Galaxy without Groot. And who knows? If this thing does have your language in it and Rocket can download it somehow or hack it or I don't know. It'd be nice to finally talk to you. For real. Glad we had this little chat. Awesome. Cool. I bet Groot has a rich, velvety voice.
What is in that container on your work table?
Your mom's love letters.
My mother did not write love letters. She displayed her affection by hunting large game animals for my father to cook.
Ugh, now I'm hungry.
Okay, I gotta find a couple of those other things.
Let me guess. You're watching me. I am. What do you think I'm gonna do? Conjure some units from thin air?
Can you do that?
No!
There were two other things I picked up. One was in my room and one was somewhere else. Don't remember exactly where.
Don't manage to get the money in time.
Oh, Rocket. Oh yeah,
Why
this.
does this thing look so sinister?
Hey, who said you could touch that?
I don't go into your room and touch your stuff, Quill.
What? You hacked my visor and added a scoreboard to it while I was sleeping.
That was different. I improved it. Also, did anyone tell you that you snore? I thought Drax was bad, but wow. Quill, you should really get that checked. You sound like a Torg.
I don't snore that loud.
Yeah, okay.
So what is this thing anyway? It kind of looks like a metal face hugger.
That is clearly a spinal control unit.
Yes, right, of course, a spinal control thingy.
Back on Half-World, Kree scientists use these to keep us super soldiers in line. They'd press a big, fun red button and zap! Instant obedience.
Holy crap. Rocket. How many of you super soldiers were there on Half-World?
When the Kree started, 100, maybe. By the time I escaped, just me and Lila. She was the first one not to die from the control unit.
And Lila is also a...
What, a raccoon?
Or not a raccoon?
You gotta understand, she was afraid of them, and the control unit made sure we stayed in line, that I stayed in line.
Oh, that sounds awful. I can't imagine.
So, I did what I do best. I found a way to overload the control unit. When the Blueskins let us out of our cage, kaboom! I blew a hole into the side of the lab. What we didn't know, what I didn't know, was that the lab was protected by sentry bots. We got to the security fence and Lila covered me while I hacked the modulator frequency, and as soon as it opened, she pushed me through the door. I heard her die, Quill.
Oh, Rocket.
Aw.
Doesn't matter now. Past is the past, right? And that thing, it's just a reminder.
What exactly did the Kree do to you?
They ripped me apart and rebuilt me over and over and over again until I became this half-finished thing they could mold and shape and control.
Oh, Rocket, I had no idea. I mean, I knew the Kree Empire was desperate, but...
Do you know what it's like to lose all control of your body? To be in constant pain, trapped inside yourself, unable to stop the horrible things you're doing? That control unit made sure I did what I was supposed to do. Oh yeah, whether I wanted to or not. A neat, furry little machine of death. Didn't take long to figure out I was better off not fighting it.
Okay. Then let's shoot this thing out the airlock. Have a little middle finger salute ceremony to the bastards who built it.
Yeah. I don't think I'm ready to let go of that part of me yet. Maybe one day.
Are you 100% sure you want to keep it? What if it...
Controls me? I decided a long time ago, Quill, that I would never let anyone control me again. As far as I'm concerned, this is just another useful piece of junk and a few bad memories.
I'm sorry you had to go through all that, Rocket. For real.
Everybody Wing Chun tonight.
Groot! Down in there! Me and Musclehead could use some input. I am Groot. What do you mean a minute? You've been in there for ages.
I have noticed that the tree is very meticulous about grooming.
You don't say. He made me snip off the shoots on his back the other day.
I am Groot.
Nobody cares that they were poking out, you big dandy. Why you gotta be so paranoid, big guy? You didn't mind trusting me on Hanshi.
Trust you repaid by attempting to rob our employer.
I told you I was just testing their security measures.
So you claimed.
So much spam email lately.
So,
Gotta unsubscribe from all this crap.
Did you bring out your stash of hidden units?
I do not hide my units in a stash, for I am not a rodent.
Neither am I.
You are rodent-like.
And you're annoying like.
That is not a valid taxonomic order.
Me.
Hey, Bluebird, you copy? I know you think I sold you out, and... Gamora, I was just...
Who are you talking to? What's a bluebird?
It, was Yondu's call sign. He was Bluebird and I was the kid.
Let me get this straight. Yondu Udanta, leader of the Ravagers space virus, scourge of the Sirius system and all-around scoundrel, used Bluebird as his call sign?
Even had it embroidered on the back of his jacket.
Amazing.
It was amazing. Pretty much from the day we met.
How did you two meet? Terrans and Centaurians aren't exactly neighbors.
We met on Chitauri Prime, about 3 years into my sentence.
Wait, Yondu was a prisoner of war? I thought the Ravagers were neutral.
They were, and they also weren't. The Ravagers had a simple code. Steal from everyone. Yondu said it made them neutral.
But they weren't. I specifically remember several Chitauri transports being hit when I was still... you know.
They hit just as many resistance ships, until a Chitauri cruiser uncloaked in front of them during a raid and...
Yondu ended up on Chitauri Prime, with you.
After we broke out, he could have left me on some space station or dropped me off at the nearest Nova Corps base. But he didn't. Instead, he invited me to join the Ravagers.
You were with them a long time. Must have enjoyed it.
I did. Being a Ravager was the first time I felt like I really belonged, if that makes any sense.
I felt the same way when I joined Richard Ryder and the Resistance. Like I was finally in control of who I wanted to be.
Yes, exactly. Those first few years, it was like I had joined this really big, really dysfunctional family, which, now that I'm hearing it, would make Yondu my...
Space Dad?
Could have been worse. Yondu and I were cellmates. First thing he said when they put him in my cell was, "Boy, don't be going and getting attached, because I'm just here for the food." And the food was pretty terrible, so...
Yeah, that sounds like Yondu.
I had cellmates before, and none of them lasted long. The Chitauri have these gladiatorial games, and...
You got used to people dying.
Not sure about that, but I didn't expect anyone to last long. I also didn't have my translation implant back then, so I might as well have been alone. But Yondu, he actually spoke English. Said he'd offered to translate in exchange for extra rations.
So even in that snake-infested hellhole, ever the schemer.
It's something we had in common. I'd been scheming for a way to escape since the day they took me. I just needed someone like Yondu to make it seem possible.
How did you escape?
Let's just say it was equal parts simple, complicated, and kind of embarrassing. But it ended with the two of us delivering a transport full of stolen supplies straight into the hands of the Resistance.
For a bucket-load of units, too, I bet.
Anyway, once we did, there was no going back. I was a Ravager. Well, if you don't mind, I think I'd like to be alone for a bit.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'll see you around.
Well, well, well. Let's see if we can find some stray units in here. Really?
"37 units?
We appear to be 6,963 units short. If we intend to keep our ship, Peter Quill,
I know. We clearly need a plan.
and reconsider my initial proposal.
Oh, no, not Fin Fang Foom again.
Yes, we should go after Fin Fang Foom.
Drax, there are easier ways to get paid. Like, what about selling Gamora's crap?
What?
Oh, come on. You've been hoarding them stupid knickknacks ever since you first joined us. I mean, don't tell me they ain't worth nothing.
Quarantine zone was always
Holding out on
My
us, Quill.
figurines are not knickknacks.
Huh, team's in trouble. Then you can't be bothered to make no
Set course
sacrifice.
for the Mocking
I will
Star system,
sacrifice your head.
and take us to the majestic mountains of
mature.
Kakaran.
Guys! Let's just hear Drax out this time.
Fin Fang Foom is the fiercest, most legendary monster in the galaxy. Shatters the bones of all who go after it. Skulls of the greatest hunters are impaled upon its fangs. Imagine the glory of such a death.
Our goal isn't death, Drax.
Glorious death!
Out of the question.
Well, in that case...
You're not selling my stuff!
He says we should combine both ideas.
Sell Gamora's trinkets to Fin Fang Foom. It's brilliant!
Yeah, you know, the only problem with your plan is that Lady Hellbender only buys monsters, and you are not a monster. He's not. He's the sweetest, most... I am Groot. No, you don't. This ain't something you can pretend. Oh, yeah? You want monster? I'll show you monster!
Whoa, guys!
Groot, are you really offering to...
No, he is not offering that, okay?
It could work.
Sell Groot? I guess we could bust him out after.
Absurd. Lady Hellbender seeks the monster within. The small, ugly one is clearly the correct choice. He's cruel, sadistic, and his soul is filthy and filled with rage. Monster Queen would pay a great sum for such a creature.
Really? How great?
How are you okay with this?
Because I know what I am. And I know what he ain't.
I vote we sell Groot. I honestly think Lady Hellbender will go for it.
Yeah, well, I vote for not Groot.
I also vote for the creepy little beast.
2 votes each. Peter?
Oh gosh. She only buys monsters. Drax says she looks for the beast inside. It probably doesn't matter. I feel like selling Rocket more. Groot's too gentle and kind. I don't want to see Groot like sold and chained or whatever. But Rocket, oh, he'd be like prisoned again too. That's not good. I think we go with Groot. I don't want Rocket to have to be like imprisoned again.
Well, I think Groot's more convincing in the traditional monster sense. Groot, buddy, first of all, thank you. And second of all, I want you to know we're gonna bust you out of there right after, okay?
I am Groot.
Alright, let's do this. Let's go sell a monster.
We're not seriously flying into that.
They say the weather patterns of Seknarf 9 are tied to the temperament of its ruler.
That's not how women work.
Poor weather. Anyways, I'm sure it looks worse than it is.
There! That's Lady Hellbender's fortress.
Get us in close, Quill. I don't want to walk in this.
Whoa! Yep, no problem.
Flying the wrong way.
Nah, he's not flying at all.
Guys, relax. Just one minor adjustment. Piece of cake.
You can't be serious.
What? This way we can scope things out before we finish the transaction.
We're like 100 clicks from her base.
You know how much I like scoping. Nope. Okay.
Next time, I'm flying.
Are you sure the Leafy One is ready for this?
Nope.
He'll be fine.
Sorry I discussed that.
You get all gloomy right now. Don't help.
Because you're constant complaining, Des?
You are complaining about the short one complaining.
We're all complaining. Happy?
Beep, 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 beep. See if it actually does anything
No
else.
wonder Rocket's the way he is.
Yeah, must be a bug.
Why don't we ever get missions on nice, warm, dry planets? Paramitar did have a nice forest, because it was dry.
I am Groot.
No, we should not go. We got to. It's different.
I am Groot.
That's sweet, but we both know you ain't got money to buy no umbrella.
They say that Seknarf 9 is inhospitable to soft-bodied beings. We shall see how you fare, Peter Quill.
Of course, it had to be raining.
Okay, here we go.
I ever mentioned how much I hate rain?
Hellbender's castle isn't even that far.
That is not a castle. It is an impregnable fortress.
So how do we impregnate it?
Ask Peter!
Let's just get closer. We'll figure it out on the way.
There is nothing to figure out. As beast merchants, we will easily gain access to Lady Hellbender.
Good. We've already got a beast. All that's left is the merchant part.
Good thing I put on my official merchant costume.
There is no such thing. Right?
Evacuate door, don't blow so good.
Ouch! Hey, is my jacket all right?
At least you got a jacket. Some of us are soaking here.
Less whining, more walking.
Hey, Stormlord, we ain't seriously walking through this. It'll take forever in this storm.
Stop complaining. The hardship will strengthen your spirit.
We won't walk, we'll hike. It'll be fun. Woohoo! Team hiking trip.
That's just a fancy word for walking.
Come on, at least you won't be bored.
Okay, guys, if we just keep our footing, it'll be a straight shot across.
We got this. Just don't fall and we'll be fine.
Agreed. We must face Lady Hellbender's rage head on.
Almost sounds like you want to get hit by lightning.
I would not expect a Chitauri train to really underlying value
Underlying value of getting.
of being direct, you child of subterfuge.
What is your problem?
Lady Hellbender scoffs upon duplicity and dishonor. Your reputation is why she tests us.
Can we refocus here? We're here. That was way too close.
Well played, Lady Hellbender.
Components down there.
What happened to staying topside so we can keep tabs on the fortress?
Still seems perfectly reasonable.
You cower from Lady Hellbender's majestic rage!
I'm not cowering. I'm exploring.
It's no storm. It is her monstrous breath. Not for me either.
She doesn't even know we're here.
So what if it's the right planet? It's the wrong side of the right planet!
Okay. So maybe this wasn't my most perfect landing. Happy?
Or we'll get blown right off.
Good advice.
Yo, Quill! Fortress is this way! Of course he knows we're on the clock. 3 cycles!
It's called scouting, okay? Okay, this might be more dangerous than I thought. Yeah, keyword live.
If any of you die, I'm going back to the ship! Whoa! I ever mention how much I hate being lads?
Yeah.
Many times!
Mark, not again! That is a terrible suggestion!
Just keep moving.
Everyone okay? We should have gone to Maku 4.
Hey, check out the old resistance ship. Thing's been shot to hell.
No doubt by this one and her Chitauri friends.
We weren't friends.
Guys,
Not sure. But it ain't moving now.
Would be wary, Rodent.
You know what? I survived freaking half-world. I think I'm scared of some little... Ah!
It's not alone. Get ready. They keep moving around.
Not when they're dead, they don't! The gelatin is satisfying. Strike!
Gelatin.
hit him down, Groot!
Shooting the gelatin so good!
We need to rack the spikes inside. Forget the jelly. You don't stand a
down the
chance.
sides, Gamora! I'll use Rex!
Root of death!
Guess this is the local fauna!
Their locomotion is mesmerizing.
Smoke them, Rocket!
I was getting bored anyway.
Glad we can entertain you!
Spikes are incoming!
String them up, Groot!
I'm gonna get mud in my throat! Perhaps you would prefer this gelatinous substance.
I slice off these and it grows back.
The prickly interior must be shattered!
Lob it at him, big guy!
The blobby's got a knife!
Carve him a new one!
About time.
Wreck him, Rex!
Meet your maker!
Jelly's on the offensive.
Let's see those branches!
Keep moving around.
Ha! You must be quicker, assassin!
Damn it.
Rex, cross it!
My great strength goes underutilized!
Punch him up!
With fervor!
I was getting forward anyway.
I must reluctantly agree.
Watch it! Spike!
Come on, cut him down!
Time's up!
Yeah, I smell it too!
Tie them down, Groot! Rip them off, Drax! Yes, this is the Rosa fauna!
It's about to be an endangered species! The gelatin is satisfying to strike! Just don't get your fist stuck in there! Cut them open!
I'm on it!
So that's what a monster around here looks like?
We are outside Lady Hellbender's sanctuary. Creatures here are not her pets.
These sorta do look like food.
We're gonna be food if we don't climb out of here.
Where the Flark?
There's a trail going through the jungle! Try to find a way up!
This husk should be easier to climb than the muddy terrain.
I ain't comfortable calling it a husk, seeing as we're about to climb it and all.
Clearly not a husk!
It is the hollowed husk of a bygone time, when the turmoil of war raged stronger than the storms.
Peter, get moving! Drax is having an existential meltdown.
Oh,
When all else fails, shoot stuff.
Words to live by.
Having fun?
Didn't think I'd ever be shooting at a resistance ship. Drax, you can pull this reactor out gently, right?
If it were combustible, the rodents would have shot it by now.
He makes an excellent point.
Shall I continue ripping it apart?
No. I think we're good.
Great, we made it halfway up. Now what?
Maybe if we could lower that wing somehow.
I'm going to scout ahead! Try not to kill yourselves on the way up!
There they are.
All right, Rocket. That wing control panel's all yours. Hope it still works.
Great. Everyone watch out for beeping red lights.
What? Why?
This is a resistance ship. We'll be lucky if there's only one booby trap on it. That'll do it. What the Flark?
That don't sound like no jelly thing.
Fusgoal, collateral damage. The war rages between resistance forces and the vile Chitauri. We've engaged them through the Seknarf system, with the costliest battles taking place in orbit of Seknarf 9. We've already seen the Chitauri landing on the planet's surface, which makes us rethink our belief that it is a neutral world. Or maybe the Monster Queen fights for her own resistance below. If we ever intend to find an alliance here, we've long since ruined our chances by pelting her world with downed ships. Not just Chitauri, we've already lost half of our own fleet. It must look like the heavens are raining fire from down there. There are no winners in this conflict, only death. We're waiting for the inevitable retreat orders. We cannot win this battle. I'm not even certain we can win this war. Centaurian ship designation Bukta. Crew honored and interred without remains. Standard vessel designed for resistance resupply efforts.
It's kind of pretty in a noodly, chaotic way.
These words could describe the mighty storms of Katath as well.
Weren't any storms where I grew up either, since it was a secret lab. Can we go now?
Stone carving depicting Seknarf 9's social structure pre-Lady Hellbender. Small faces represent peasants, large faces represent the priests who ruled over and protected them. Ah. Easy to miss if you're not careful.
Careful! Looks like something big moved through here.
Yay!
Paw prints.
Let me guess. Some kind of monster thing.
Good guess. Well done.
Any chance it doesn't know we're here?
Nope. Only question is, which one of us it'll jump first?
It's probably not gonna jump us.
Mm-hmm.
Signarfian dung blotch. Amorphous flora named for its appearance, which is similar
The
to large animal
depressions are
droppings.
deep. This thing has got to weigh more than all of us put together. You sure you want to get lost out here?
Relax, I'm just looking around.
So, these tracks, Gamora. You're just messing with us, right? Are you frightened, rodent? I'm cautious. You try being this size. I gotta watch out for things that can eat me in one gulp.
I don't know. Rocket, can you take care of those branches? Good thing we have a plant guy to take care of a plant problem. Drax, think this is a sign from Lady Hellbender?
We are clearly not wanted on this planet.
Can you get us through here, Gamora?
Whatever it takes to find Hellbender.
Yeah, Gamora.
If we want to we'll have to start showing some respect.
Yes, from the guy who calls me Harlot Spawn of Thanos.
Accurate description. We all know which harlot spawned it first.
What about her sister Nebula?
I forgot about the blue harlot spawn.
Say the word harlot again, and my knife will.
Gamora's actually adopted, so not even that accurate.
Yeah. Also, not a harlot.
Right. That too.
We'll need to find a way out of this jungle.
Why? It's dry down here.
Wouldn't you rather be wet than lost?
Not particularly.
Should we ask them for directions?
I'm thinking maybe they are directions.
Seriously? Oh, like a signpost or something.
I'm not saying it's an arrow with the word fortress on it, but statues suggest civilization, and the only settlement I saw when we were topside
Was Lady Hellbender's fortress.
I'm eager to experience Lady Hellbender's legendary menagerie.
Yeah, I bet you are.
What's the weirdest monster you guys have seen?
I once saw a brute transformed regalian wearing a Clintar parasite.
You could fit a lot of teeth into a head that big.
You have no idea.
Shelter sculpture. Represent chosen sacrifices hiding from the monster gods beneath Sekharkheim's protective fortress.
Where did you learn this clairvoyance?
Dead end. That's just great.
Wait, is that Chitauri tech over there?
Ask the Chitauri.
No, it is. It's a retractable bridge. They used them at the prison I was in.
Too bad the controls are on the other side of the giant chasm.
What are you-
do not have time to dawdle in this jungle. I shall hurl the creature over the chasm so he may activate the bridge.
I may activate a hole through your face! Put me down!
We're not throwing rocket.
Very well.
You sons of forking cogs!
How will we cross?
Doomface.
Look around. We'll find another way.
Meathead's frying a hut.
You are overreacting.
Only because Quill stopped you.
Then there should be no
Chitauri
problem.
tech do it? I'm watching you. You Catasthians.
Perhaps Lady Hellbender repelled an invading swarm, and it was among the spoils.
Yeah.
It would be easier to throw the rodent.
No, it would not. What if he breaks a leg?
Still have 3.
No one's throwing rockets. Think these statues are of the monsters on this planet?
They're made of rock.
Thanks, genius. I mean, maybe this is why Hellbender's so hot for monsters. Just another religious nut.
She's not a nut of any kind. She is a conqueror.
Maybe these were from the people she conquered. Shooting your way out of every conversation.
I do.
No, the statues are not watching us.
Do not be so sure. See, Lady Hellbender has eyes everywhere.
Of course they do.
Wow, it is dark in here.
If you bump into any monsters, let us know.
Monster Planet. Right. Hey, my shooting's not aimless. Everything I do is with purpose and, you know, heroism. Hey, I found more ruins down here. A miracle it's still standing in these storms. Drax, think you can topple this?
I may have angered them.
Them?
We're being hunted.
Great. That's just great.
All right, let's try not to fall.
That's your pep talk? Place to leave a sculpture.
Wait, hear that?
Eyes up, people.
Coming!
These things are pissed and deadly! Let's stay focused! Heads up!
Rocket! These things would have come in handy a second ago! Get some!
Cut to pieces!
I will face all of Lady Hellbender's beasts!
Don't forget, we're setting Watch the stingers!
Do not watch!
Time for the big gun! No fair! They can fly!
Fly once they're dead!
Crash! Kick their butt!
Beware! This battle was satisfactory!
Bro! They're like flying kicks!
Be glad you're not me, son! We can fly these beasts straight to Lady Hellbender! Riding something that wants to eat me!
Got this one!
Feel this?
These things would have come in handy a second ago!
Enough of these inferior creatures. I yearn for monsters.
Fan the hammer. Ooh. Oh, that looks sick. Yes. Where were we here? Oh, we were here. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. This Nova girl, Nikki, is Corel all over. Same smile, same smarts, and the same love of rules. Hard to imagine Corel having another kid after the war. Gotta say, Nick and I make a good team. She'd make a fine guardian if she could get past the whole straight arrow thing. Still, when her mom caught us, she slipped me her keycard to avoid getting caught, so maybe there's hope for her yet. Free at last, sorta. It's totally not over me as Corel was. She still slapped us with a 7,000 unit fine. We've got 3 cycles to pay it off before their Nova tracker locks our engines and we end up in a cell. Still, could be worse, right? Okay, we stick to the plan, sell a fearsome monster to that Lady Hellbender on Seknarf 9. We just don't have a fearsome monster, so we're going with Groot. At least he's one of a kind. Then once we're paid, we just have to sneak back in and spring him. This planet has an attitude problem. Rain, wind, lightning, and now murder jelly. It was hard enough trying to land anywhere near Hellbender's fortress. Now we gotta make our way through this Seknarfian mud jungle. We found an old Chitauri extension bridge, and Drax wanted to throw a rocket to the other side to see if he could get it working. I didn't let him. Rocket's grumpy enough without being tossed like a football. Corel. Corel was a proud Kree soldier shot down near the start of the Galactic War. She rallied the survivors of her crashed frigate, holding out against the fearsome Chitauri aggressors despite impossible odds. Her distress call was eventually answered by Nova Corpsman Richard Rider and his growing resistance. They brought grim news. The Corps had been decimated and Corel's family was killed in a Chitauri offensive. The Kree High Command granted Corel's request to let her join the resistance as a liaison between the two allied groups. She would soon become a resistance war hero, fighting alongside notable warriors like Ryder, the notorious Ravagers, and even Gamora Zen Wooberry, daughter of the Mad Titan Thanos. Eventually, the resistance and the Kree Empire would claim victory at Chitauri Prime itself. Ryder invited Corel to join and rebuild the shattered Nova Corps. She resigned from the Kree army and accepted the offer. Now a Nova Centurion, Corel leads efforts aboard Hala's Hope to contain deadly war wreckage and oversee its transfer to the quarantine zone. She lives with her young daughter and wayward understudy, Cadet Nicolette Gold. Nicolette Gold, Nikki for short, is an imaginative Nova cadet who has spent her entire life surrounded by Nova Corps officers and, against regulations, the criminals they arrest. Nikki's personality bears a striking resemblance to her mother, Corel, a Nova Corps Centurion. Like her mother, she is stubborn, candid, and wise, though not an official member of the crew. Nikki is convinced she can hold her own as well as any hardened officer. She memorized all the protocols and knows the intricacies of every ship and shuttle, including Hala's Hope, where she currently resides. Nikki has been issued 22 citations to date, most centered around security level violations, as she is notorious for finding her way into places where she is not allowed. Though she is a constant source of trouble for her superior officers, there's no question she will eventually be one of the finest corpsmen in the galaxy. Jacko-Gel. These deceptively slow-moving gelatinous cubes often surprise their prey by hurling themselves forward or ambushing from above. The strange biology of a Seknarfian Jacko-Gel consists of a living crystal core surrounded by a protective digestive barrier of slime. Xenobiologist Fergom has run several extensive experiments to measure the creature's intelligence, but she concluded that they don't actually think outside of 4 basic commands. See food, move towards food, kill food, eat food. Fergom updated her list upon discovering more evolved Jacko-Gels deep in the Seknarfian wilds. It now includes shred with food with crystal spikes and explode. Mantane. Mantane are airborne predatory beasts that were nearly hunted to extinction for their pliable hides and the delicious egg clusters they carry upon their backs. Mantane caviar is one of the most frequently smuggled goods in the galaxy, however they are not easy prey. What would appear to be fangs near the front of their skulls are venomous stingers unrelated to their mouths. A deep sting from the female of this species causes excruciating pain, if not death. The male sting causes mild irritation. Unfortunately, there is no way to identify which is which without a lab analysis, since all Mantine produce and carry eggs. The Mantine are thriving once again on Seknarf 9 thanks to the Monster Queen's preservation efforts. Seknarf 9. Seknarf 9 is known for as much for its monstrous storms as for its monsters. It is a planet of extremes, with torrential rain and lightning storms battering the rocky peaks, and a lush underjungle full of deadly predators below. Beast traders seeking to make a profit should know the planet's violent weather seasons and schedule to visit during those rather than risk a landing in the impenetrable weather seasons. It is a sanctuary world housing the galaxy's deadliest beasts, which have free reign over the wilds. Hunting is forbidden, but poachers who defy the law rarely escape the planet. Second Arc-9 was famously neutral in the Galactic War, instead focused on its own civil war as its current ruler, Lady Hellbender, rose to power. Her authority encompasses the entire planet, and any business there must go through her. Business card. Marked Guardians of the Galaxy. These business cards were delivered to every major spaceport in the galaxy. While many arrived through various types of postal systems, there were several incidents of airdrops as well. The Garamuk station went on full lockdown, believing they were under attack, and has permanently banished the self-described Heroes for Hire group. A Nova Corps strategist studied the deployment methods used and concluded, if you wanted to deliver a biological weapon on a massive scale, this is how you'd do it. Nikki's personal device. The NFD-6, also known as a Nova Corps passkey, is a personal data device provided to the higher ranks of Nova Corps. This one, registered as blah blah blah, was reported defective and discarded by Centurion Megmech. Its core operating software has since been modified to block access to the Xandarian world mind and override specific door locks throughout Allah's Hope. Important rules and regulation primers have been deleted and replaced with forbidden entertainment software and Xandarian zap pop music. Known to pirates and raiders as a Nova Corps disabler and/or tracker, the 7A13 is a time power termination lock used as encouragement to pay fines before their deadline. If the countdown expires or somebody tampers with the lock, a surge of Nova Force energy will fry the ship's navigation system and send a tracking signal to the world mind. Fortunately, it will not impact life support.
Yeah, I'm feeling all turned around as well. Where the flark are we?
Just look around. There must be a path here somewhere.
Why are we so sure this is the way?
The statues here didn't walk into place. They were carried.
Carried? By whom? For what purpose?
I thought you were supposed to be the Lady Hellbender expert.
There was nothing in the pamphlet about statues.
Ugh. Each represents souls sacrificed by priests to the old religion's monster gods.
Surprise, surprise. Another statue.
I'll take weird statues over weird monsters any day. Yeah? I'm also in the business of not getting killed. Kind of a side thing I got going. Alright, Gamora. Pretty sure it's this way.
50 units, I think.
He doesn't have 50 units.
Half a planet.
Lady Hellbender could cross this jungle in 7 strides.
Sure she could.
Or she would have flown over the mountains.
Oh, she flies now.
She possesses flying creatures.
I heard she shoots lasers out of her eyes.
Now we're talking.
I heard there are actually 9 of her. That's why the
That is preposterous.
That one's preposterous.
Gamora, mind cutting us a path?
They say that Lady Hellbender misses every time you cut a piece of her jungle.
An old Nova bomber. I haven't seen one of these since the war. I remember it used to take a dozen ships to bring one down.
Or one Chitauri infantry.
I'll take that one as a compliment.
Still no sign of the fortress?
No. Are you even sure this is the right way?
Yes.
No. Just thinking someone else would cross the death pit first. Me or the merchandise.
Only one of you is the merchandise.
Plan A and Plan B, okay?
Anyone else feeling ready to move on?
Groot says no.
We'll be fine. Just don't look down.
No flarking way.
Just go.
No, you just go.
Go!
Don't leaders usually cross first?
Not if it's dangerous. Because I need to cover everyone.
Right.
See, it's fine. Perfectly safe.
Fine.
Do not even think of pushing the assassin.
There are so many better ways to kill someone.
Easy does it.
That looks like a monster.
Groot says there's something down there.
Monster!
It doesn't matter.
Of course it matters.
It's unstable either way. Just move! Scott!
Yup, definitely saw the giant
Peter!
tentacle.
Nice catch.
You're welcome. Don't get used to it.
Peter Quill! We are not alone here!
I got it.
Guys, anyone know what that is?
Oh god.
A monster!
When you deplete one bar, its marker vanishes, revealing the next. Okay.
Anything on this planet not trying to kill us?
Hey, if it eats them jelly things, it's all right by me.
Take your shred up!
Never seen when you knew something was stalking us!
It will not find us easy prey.
It is past time, my blades! Buddy!
You'll have to get in line!
Feels like my claws are bouncing right off his back!
Its outer shell does not extend to its undercarriage!
Cut to the chin! We've got the numbers!
Oh shit.
Cowardly beast! Finish the battle!
Aw, Stumpy's running away.
That its tail between its legs. I say we go after it. Finish the job.
Anyone ever tell you you're scary?
I mean, there's obviously a way out up there, which is exactly what we need. Plus, it'll give us eyes on where we need to go. Good question.
Starting to wonder if I should be the one with a fancy one.
I wouldn't trust a thing you said.
We agree for once. I too would prefer Peter Quill's incompetence to the rodent's smartness. Perhaps your magical mask can relieve us of this senseless searching, Peter Quill.
Gamora, how high up this thing can you climb?
Let's find out!
Are you relishing this moment, assassin?
What moment?
Visiting the grave of your enemies.
No poor weren't my enemies, Drax. They were my father's enemies.
Hey!
Huh. Looks like there's one of those vintage workbench things back here.
Wouldn't surprise me. Maybe someone was trying to fix up the old bomber.
Okay, Rocket, let's see if this thing still works.
Yeah, all right. Just better not get jumped by any monsters.
Glide around targets for a short time while shooting. That sounds kind of good. Let's get extra health.
Got you covered.
So, where are we?
Waiting for you so that we can scale this contraption.
Ah, right. I got eyes on this gunked up reactor. A couple of shots should bring it down. The reactor thing there is pretty loose. Alright, pretty sure that baby's our ticket upward. Somehow.
It is neither a baby nor a ticket. It is a reactor.
Drax, moving that thing around ain't a problem, right?
It is not. Just like the mighty Lady Hellbender, I am exceptionally muscular.
We got it, Drax.
But where? I guess up to whatever this is.
Looks like a few cables are all that's standing between the wing and a makeshift bridge. Hold that for me, bud.
Certainly.
Oh, it's glowing blue here.
What is taking so long? Are we doing something with that rusting hunk of metal or watching the weird plants grow?
This unit is tremendously heavy.
I thought you were exceptionally muscular.
What next, Peter Quill?
I wonder about that wing cable. Probably too thick to just shoot, though. Groot, is there any way you could bring down that wing?
Groot ain't that strong. He says you want something sharp.
Can you get up there now?
Should only take a second. This brings back memories.
Impressive.
See? That was easy. Great teamwork, everyone.
I am Groot.
I helped in spirit.
All right. Slippery wind pummeled treetops, here we come.
You know, I really admire our team's commitment to safety.
What? We're safe-ish. Over there.
As you wish.
Perfect. Thanks, Drax.
What purpose does it serve over here?
You'll see, you'll see. Just be patient. No giant monster. All good.
One thing is clear.
Did Drax just praise Gamora?
I am giving credit where credit is due.
Took you long enough. We all know Gamora's super cool and super valuable.
There it is! Lady Hellbender's fortress!
It's gotten bigger, that's for sure.
It's not getting bigger.
Thanks, Drax.
Capital, spaceport, and personal residence of the Monster Queen, Lady Hellbender, houses over 1,000 predatory species.
Captain distracted up to now. He calls us over. I'm done. Whoa, 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 guys! There's this totally sweet pile of crap on the ground. It's so interesting.
Looks like there's a way down here.
Quill, you gotta see this ship.
Behold, Lady Hellbender's wrath. Even the Chitauri feared her.
Okay, here we go. Oh, slimy. Guys. You might want to wait to come down here.
Oh, why the Flarkus is so deep?
In a jam, boys?
You think?
Son of a schmack. Reach!
The sword will not work, woman. Find us a rope.
Yeah, and fast.
Where am I supposed to find him?
I don't know. I'm sinking in jelly here.
Quill, do something!
Like what?
Quill,
God damn it. I've never seen that prompt before. Fuck off.
Oh, slimy. Guys? You might want to wait to come down here.
Oh, why the flark is it so deep?
In a jam, boys?
You think?
Son of a schmack. Reach!
Sword will not work, woman. Find us a rope.
Yeah, and fast.
Where am I supposed to find her?
I don't know, I'm sinking in jelly here.
Will, do something!
Like what?
Quill?
What did you just do?
Sorcery.
So cold.
Rocket! Somebody get him out of there!
Mind telling us what happened?
I don't know, my glasses, I've only done that once before when I was a kid. I don't do it on purpose.
Classic Spartoid tech. Just when you think you've seen it all, you pull scut like this. Just
Leave the guns alone!
Quill, I just want to see how they tick. Otherwise, it might as well be magic.
Or sorcery.
Guys,
DNA coding number is some kind of morphing nano.
Or sorcery.
here we go again.
Element shots. Press 1 to equip the ice shot. The icon above an enemy's health bar indicates the weakness. Oh, nice. Element gauge replenishes over time and ammo are dropped by defeated enemies.
Instant ice cube! That's good!
We're so happy for you and your guns, Quill.
That's what we needed! Another species of these things!
They will perish just as the others did.
I don't like middle mouse.
Stay away from its sharp edges!
Destroy the force to kill them!
Blitz him, Rocket! We fall into the source of the delightful figures!
Why do you think I avoided it?
You got some luck, Quill! Do not complain, rodent!
We're close, but we're gonna need to get up there.
I'm thinking we can climb up and over.
Ding, ding, ding. Give that man a gold star.
These achievements.
Star.
Let's figure out how to make it climbable.
Stars are made of hydrogen, not gold. Be a planetoid.
Barely any power. Maybe we can muscle those cannons out.
It would give us some steps.
Drax, think you can drag this cannon out?
I will try. It is more stubborn than expected. Impossible! It will not stay in place.
Drax, can you try again?
Why? It does not stay.
I'm working it out. Trust me.
I cannot.
I did it!
Impressive, Peter Quill.
Now we gotta get the next one out. Rocket, I need you to squeeze inside that little hole and try to knock the gun loose from the inside.
Hello? Chitauri ship full of booby traps and death mechanisms?
But you love both those things.
You're right, I do. And I always wanted to see the inside of one of these bug bombers. Fine. Oh, what reeks in here? That's... Oh, Scott.
You okay in there, Rocket?
I found the crew. I guess not even the worms want to eat dead Chitauri meat.
Rocket.
Relax. Just gonna reroute the little bit of remaining power to the cannon and... nothing. You know what? Clark it. I'm blowing it up.
What? Hang on! Think about all the booby traps and...
Ha! Look at it go! You must have jump-started the thing.
Rocket, you okay?
Yeah, and dry now, too. Come on, Quill, let me get a look at them guns.
No, you're not tinkering with my only means of defense.
Fine, I'll swipe them next time you're asleep.
And I'll be sleeping with them under my pillow. Gamora, can you clear the path through that junk? Oh, man. Another murder tentacle.
Careful. It might be playing dead.
Possible extra-dimensional origin.
That is not a happy monster.
Well, at least it left. Back to its...
Yeah, I doubt it, Drax. Hey, you think they look like a bunch of tiny rockets trying to get out of the rain?
I'm Groot.
You're a cool dude, Groot.
I am Groot.
Hey, since we got a sec, I know you volunteered for this, but I want you to understand that I don't really think you're a monster.
I am Groot.
I mean, you're super tall and intimidating, and I think that's why this is gonna work, but I think you look freaking awesome.
I am Groot.
I guess the rest of us must look pretty weird to you, huh?
I am.
That better not have been a comment about my hair.
What are you doing, Wench? Why are you touching me?
You had some jelly on your pants.
I don't see you cleaning me off.
Where did you guys go?
Employee evaluation?
Did you pass?
That's... Come on. Why is the bridge always on the wrong side?
This time I insist we hurl the foul beast.
And I insist we push muscles over the side of the cliff.
To what end?
Yours! You are dead! Dead!
How many times do I have to say it? We're not throwing Rocket.
Ridiculous. You were holding us back to spare the beast's feelings. When has he done the same for us?
Put him down.
This be a lesson to you.
Oh, I'll show you what a lesson looks like!
Knock it off, guys! We're supposed to be professionals. We're better than this.
I'm not.
Letting a measly Chitauri installation stop our progress.
Then stop wasting time arguing. We'll find another way across. I know, I'm just doing some exploring.
Stubborn to admit it.
This explorer I ever met.
A geyser.
Yeah, just, you know, turning water into ice.
Go off.
I think I can see my house from here.
What are you doing up there?
Scout type stuff. Scouting. Looks like we, need to keep going towards the fortress and not away from it.
Excellent work, Peter.
I sure hope that buttless beast ain't running back to Mommy to tell on us. Should have aimed for its head, Gamora.
At least I took an appendage. What did you do?
Hey, that thing is, like, seriously bruised. In fact, it wouldn't surprise me if it just keeled over and died somewhere in the jungle after all that damage.
Guys, I've got something here. It's deep. This looks promising.
For if something should attack.
We're not gonna be here long.
Anybody see a way through?
We'll make one if we have to.
Anybody else smell that? It really stinks back here.
Yes, it smells putrid. Ugh.
Oh, what the flark? Ugh. Not talking. Not even breathing.
Yep. Definitely something gross behind here. Drax, can you chuck that through the stink wall?
I fear I will regret this.
That is disturbing. After you.
Oh, it smells like that time Groot threw up.
Gross.
Okay, that's kind of weird. Hello? Anybody? Whoa! Okay, that got my blood pumping.
Why would Lady Hellbender cage this creature?
Because it's annoying as scud.
Perhaps it is food.
That thing's food?
Yes, monster food.
I wonder what it tastes like.
Peter. We can use this.
We really
Monster
gotta work
food?
on your take?
The cage. We need the cage. We go into that fortress with our monster peacefully walking beside us. We'll be laughed right out of the room.
Any bites?
Why are you whispering?
Gamora thinks we can sell our monster act better if we have a proper cage. Only problem is, there's a pissed off monster inside.
Release the beast. Let me dispose of it.
Because that worked so well for you last time.
We need a better plan of attack.
Yes. Ideally, one that guarantees my safety as leader.
Stumpy's back!
Oh shit.
Think they're trying to get their cage back?
Maybe it's got some kind of sentimental value.
Sack them!
Any last words? These things are skilled hunters. Don't get flanked.
Their natural instincts ain't nothing to be superior to dogs.
Let's roll this thing over and toss
Make him hurt, Gamora!
This won't hurt much. These things want me to start a tail collection.
Now they seek to claim our pendant mercy!
Swallow me! Looks like they love your sweet talk. There's Kitty Cat's one-cup
That's sick.
Its outer shell does not extend to its undercarriage! Its weakness is exposed!
I'll enjoy this.
Playful now, please! We only wanted the cage! Oh, come to me, beast!
You are coming with me.
That's cool.
We better hurry.
First rain, then jelly, then slimy, stinking crawl space.
You hate everything, Rocket.
True, but especially the stinky slime tunnel part. Itchy fur is where I draw the line.
We do smell exceptionally foul.
Yeah, way worse than usual. I swear, Quill. That's the last time I follow you through rock poop.
Hey, I just went through the same crap you did, and I smell amazing.
Ha! Sure you do.
It's my sexy hero, Musk.
Groot says we should check things out over here.
Groot, give me a bridge here. The fortress is right on the other side of those cliffs.
But I don't see an easy way to get up there.
Easy is rarely worth the effort.
What's this other one then?
Ain't never heard of roads?
You'd have to clear parts of the jungle to do it, which would probably mean killing some of the wildlife.
Good.
Deep freeze.
Whoa! Can I try ice cubing something?
Nope.
Man, you're such a gas flat.
So if we're gonna haggle with the Monster Queen, how much are we asking for our monster?
What do you mean, don't get crazy? We're running a business here.
We need to make a profit this time.
Hey, Quill, better not forget what we talked about earlier. It's nothing.
Don't worry, Rocket.
That's cool. Oh, I didn't want to equip that. Groot's been telling me about this recurring nightmare where he's frothing evil. The rest of us too. Like, instead of guarding the galaxy, we're the ones destroying it. I can't see him ever being a part of something like that. I wonder what he'd look like if he was. Oh, okay. So it's like a alternate reality where they're evil. And they're the 5 horsemen. It's kind of cool.
So who's next in line for the throne if Lady Hellbender has an accident?
Perhaps she is immortal.
Nobody's immortal. Not even death herself.
Can't believe you just said that with a straight face.
Give it a slice, Gamora.
Yep, I'm on it.
So, what do we do if all... The Monster Queen?
Lady Hellbender isn't her adversary. If all goes well, she's gonna be our business partner.
It's gonna go fine, right, Groot?
Yeah, you being Groot is exactly the problem.
Whoa, that is definitely in my top 10 fortresses.
That's sweet.
What the fuck? You said that quarantine zone monster was supposed to be rare. So, we wasted our time. Almost got killed for nothing.
And got arrested. That was fun.
It was honestly amusing.
Now we've got a ticking time bomb on the ship, and we owe money to the cops. All because of one lousy source. Groot's right.
Guys, every misstep was just a step in the right direction towards completing our best plan yet.
Say that again?
What if we brought one of those ugly suckers all the way here only to find out Lady H already had a full set?
That would have sucked big time.
Exactly. If we even got that far. What if we'd been towing that thing when Nova Corps intercepted us? See? This is working out. Sure, in a kinda bumpy, chaotic way, but we've still got a plan.
That thing heavy?
Surprisingly light.
We put our monster in it. Will he shrink as well?
No. It would compress anything inside to a mound of twitching gore.
Neat.
Don't get any ideas.
Let's just get this done.
Alright, I gotta pee real quick. I've been holding it for a while. One sec. Alright. Oh, I'm gonna do one more thing too here on my work computer. One sec. Okay.
You can't be serious.
Okay. It's farther than it looked. Much farther.
It's a flarkin' infinity bridge is what it is.
Are you being dramatic, Rodent? Bridge ends at the fortress, therefore it is not infinite.
Yeah, that's super comforting. Guess we gotta go. 3 cycles.
Peter?
Aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, right. Cage.
The point of even getting the flarkin' thing is looking like we mean business.
Groot, you ready to squeeze in?
Peter Quill, there's still time to reconsider. The tree creature is not very monstrous.
I don't know. Groot is better at acting monstrous. I'm standing my ground.
Drax, we're doing this just like we planned on the Milano.
You're being stubborn. Clearly the rodent is
I
the
am
one
not being stubborn. I just refuse to change my mind. Because it's the right decision.
Hey, lovebirds, let's go. Bridge ain't gonna cross itself.
I hope Lady Hellbender is as gullible as you expect she is.
You hang tight there, bud.
Maybe I should have
When the
listened to
time
Drax.
comes, I'll
Shit.
get you out of there. Rocket style if I gotta.
Drax. Gamora, can you help me with
No.
this? What? Why?
To guarantee your safety as our leader.
Ah, come on.
Don't look at me, I ain't pulling that thing. Remember, buddy, menacing! Like me, only bigger. I am Groot. Not bad, not bad.
Okay, here we go.
Infinity Bridge. This is cool.
Whoa! Okay, whoa! A little bit close.
Easy, big guy. Don't know what you heard, but we just want to bring you back a new friend. I know it can't understand me, but maybe it responds good to soothing tones.
Does anybody have like a campfire song or something we can sing to kill the time? Ooh, I know one. It's called...
Please stop.
All right, yeah. Okay. Wait, is Please Stop the name of your song?
No.
Okay. So, how long before someone else wants to pull this thing?
We are 60 clicks from the fortress.
I'd say closer to 75.
Now, there is only one way to know for sure. 0.1 clicks. 0.2 clicks.
0.9. 2.1.
0.3 clicks.
4.5.
0.4 clicks. 0.5 clicks. 0.6 clicks.
For the love of Lark, stop counting clicks.
We could enumerate all the ways in which our class like fair.
Quietly.
Birthday boy? Whether you can hear me. Hey. Star-Lord. That's the guy with the scary eyes. If you don't hurry, I'm gonna eat that whole cake myself.
It's a really cool transition.
"13 whole years. Look at you. Where does time go?"
I'll be up in a sec, I promise.
Right.
Ooh, made it further.
Be warm enough to spend the night in the yard soon. I love falling asleep looking at the stars, wondering what might be out there. Mom says Grandpa used to play this a lot when she was a kid, but it's been busted ever since I can remember. He says you can get a brain parasite if you share a toothbrush. Imagine that. Something growing inside of you, slowly taking over.
That costs money, you gotta shut that shit. or a raccoon.
Tonight we ride straight into the fire. Are you ready to go, go, go? We'll make our stand. Don't
This
give
is
a
so cool.
damn. This is our time to go from zero to hero.
Well, 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 look who decided to finally come up.
Where's my cake?
I warned you.
No, you didn't.
I am so full.
Mom.
Oh. Okay, sit your butt down, Slowpoke. Don't worry,
Cool
I'm not gonna
cake.
sing.
I like your singing.
Well, you might be the only one. Go on, make a wish. You're officially a teenager. Oh, somebody's got a girlfriend. Is it Janie? Oh, yes.
It's not Janie.
She is so smart. Love Janie. Okay, I'm just teasing. What did you wish for?
Why would I wish for anything? I've got everything I want.
Oh, what huge favor are you about to ask me?
Just $10. Dan, Andy, and I want to go see Night of the Cosmos at the Rio tonight.
A movie? Tonight.
Come on. It's gonna be sick. It's about these zombies that invade Earth, and then it's up to these kids that have to blow them away.
I don't think I want you to see that, Peter. I let you watch the hockey mask one and you were sleeping in my bed the next 3 nights.
That was ages ago. And this one isn't even that bad. It's PG-13. And I'm 13.
Exactly. PG-13 may contain violence and nudity.
Mild nudity, like butts and stuff.
You're not helping your case. No, I wanted us to have some us time tonight, you know? Maybe finish our game. You can't duck out right when I'm about to win.
We can still do all that stuff. Or some of it. Tomorrow. You're always telling me to get out of the house more.
A movie theater does not count as out of the house, and you know it.
Pretty please?
I don't know. Truck's still in the shop, and I don't want you walking alone in the dark. There's been a lot of weirdos out there. It's not safe.
I'll be careful, Ma. I always am.
Were you careful when you got that black eye?
I told you
I
was...
know! You were standing up for someone, which is a good thing. But you cannot go punching your way out of every problem, Peter.
I couldn't just stand there.
No, of course not. Okay, get me my purse. Not so fast. Before you go, there's something I want to talk to you about, something I want to give you.
$20?
Don't push it. Think of it as a long overdue gift from your father. It's upstairs on my bed. Go on and get it while I finish up in the kitchen. And we can open it together. Leave that alone. I love it. And look, it even has your little handprint on it.
Boring.
Are we getting to the movie?
Andy said his older brother would give us a ride.
Make sure he brings you back too.
Gotta remember to give this to Andy later. You know, he was a pretty good sport about not putting the Star-Lord patch on his jacket too. We'd have looked like complete dorks if we both had it. My pants didn't do much better than my eye in that fight.
longer you wait to get that gift, the more likely I am to change my mind about the movie.
Damn,
no
they have
way.
a view.
You wouldn't. Try me.
I want to look at all the
The
stuff.
cake looks super professional. You sure you didn't buy it?
Save the flattery, Peter. Don't you dare touch that dial.
Don't touch that dial now.
Shoot! Mom told me to put the laundry away 2 days ago. I'll do it first thing in the morning. Scout's honor. Hand still stings from catching Mom's fastball. Wonder if she got me a new glove for my birthday. Hey Kubrick, buddy. No matter how long you wait here for Grandma and Grandpa, they're not coming back. Sorry.
Oh, that's sad.
You know, I was talking to Jamie's mom the other day.
Here we go.
She's a lovely girl, Peter.
She listens to disco, Mom.
It's like a different voice actor. What the hell?
Mom's pretty close to winning this game. Little guy put up a big fight. Wouldn't have been able to land him without Grandpa's tricks. Sometimes Grandma and Grandpa would let me sleep with them if I was too afraid down in the basement. I miss them so much. Grandma used to take me into town on Sundays to run errands. We'd stop for ice cream on the way home, even in winter. Man, am I glad I finally got my hair the way I like it. I don't know much about art, but I know that this is excellent. Grandma really had talent. Sure, it'd be nice to believe there are other worlds out there, but what are the odds? Pretty slim, I bet. Gonna have to get Mom to show me how to shoot. Grandpa was supposed to this summer. Meredith Quill. Perfect game. Not bad.
Master Farmer.
Dan says every UFO sighting is really a weather balloon or a bright star. But there's so many of them. Couldn't a few be real? Sky's clear. Wonder if Mom will spend the night stargazing since I'm heading to the movie.
I'm looking for Dad. What a view. Woo.
I know it sounds crazy, but Mom's convinced my dad was an alien. She really believes it. Could she be right?
At last! Huh? We have arrived at the Monster Queen's fortress.
At its entrance, anyway. As I was saying, you don't trust me, Rocket?
With Groot? Flark no. I ain't putting his bark solely in your hands.
Your call, Peter.
You're just jealous my plan's better. You're green with envy.
I'm sure you make a great point, Gamora, but I gotta go with Rocket. For reasons.
Ha! Eat scut, Woberry!
And I mean, I know what I'm agreeing to, but just for everyone else, can you explain that again?
After we sell Groot, we sneak back in and use my tracking device to find him and bust him out.
Oh, yeah, that. Easy peasy.
What could go wrong?
Serious? Guess we're going to find out. Name?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Never heard of you.
Well, you do live on a mud ball in the middle of nowhere.
What's that?
What he means is you will have. We're huge in the Kree system.
What's in the box?
A rare creature, last of his kind, and all-around swell guy.
Looks like a bush.
It is a tree.
A talking tree. That's new. All right, get going before I change my mind. And if the lady don't like it,
Thanks, officer. Have a nice day.
Officer?
Whatever.
Not exactly an easy way out if this all goes to hell.
It's gonna go great. We got a killer monster and a solid plan.
The tree is no killer. We should be selling the angry rodent. Lady Hellbender will be displeased.
What? I'm supposed to be scared just because she's got hell in her name? She runs a glorified zoo.
That's no zoo.
It's a Flarkin army.
Any chance they're the zookeepers? With guns?
I have never seen orthos tamed. I have seen one trample a man to pulp.
It's fine. Worst comes to worst, we hightail it for the Milano.
Unless she's got a fleet of Shi'ar dropships.
Yeah, like she's got a bunch of ships to take her old monster mash on tour.
I stand corrected. Those ain't Shi'ar.
Oh, come on.
Why did we not simply dock here and avoid the planet's inhospitable surface?
Great question.
Next time, I'm flying.
Indeed.
We needed time to iron out the plan. Now it's foolproof.
Lady Hellbender is no fool.
When her monster goes missing, she'll assume it was us.
Assume, yes, but not no. Not chases across the galaxy level of no, at least.
Are you Flarkin kidding me? Look at this place! It'll take forever to find Groot after we sell him.
Peter Quill expects you to use your insect device.
Bug. What's the matter, Rocket? Getting cold feet?
No, it's fine. If I can track Star Nuts, I can track you.
All right, Gamora, looks like you're up.
Makes sense.
What? Like Scutchy is?
Look, Rocket, let's compromise. We'll use your tracker, but we'll all go.
Fine, whatever.
A Galeran skull. That is truly a priceless trophy. Behold.
A woman with expensive tastes. That's good news for our deal. Come on, we're a team. We stick together. All for one and one for all.
That's surprisingly insightful. Did you just make that up?
Yep, just now. Totally off the top of my head.
Follow me and pay attention. You will not approach Lady Hellbender's throne. If she chooses to approach you, you will remain still. No erratic movements.
This is so cool. This whole game's like so adventurous. I love it. Seeing all this cool stuff.
apologies, my queen. I meant no offense.
I know what you meant. Do not blame me. You are not the first to claim they have captured Atara Tara.
You doubt its authenticity?
If it is what you say it is, prove it. Or suffer the consequence of every other would-be con artist.
I assure you,
I say,
milady.
Release it.
We got this.
wanted her to crush me between her thighs.
Bring in the next seller and transfer 10,000 units to that last one's next of kin. Speak.
Hey there, I'm Star-Lord. Okay.
Drax the Destroyer. The undoing of the Mad Titan in the flesh. And such flesh. Your presence honors me.
You are much smaller than I expected.
Oh? And what were you expecting? Perhaps I can do something about it.
But unlikely.
We'll see, Destroyer. I can be quite forceful.
Peter Quill. I believe she is flirting with me.
Just play along, man. Flatter her or something. You got this.
It's for the best. Your negotiation skills are terrible. Lady Hellbender, I can see by the size of your weapon that you must be a skillful warrior.
Perhaps I can give you a demonstration sometime.
You would make an acceptable opponent.
Tell me, Destroyer, what brings you to Seknarf 9?
Peter Quill, show her the creature.
A Flora Colossus. I thought your kind had been wiped out. Name your terms, Destroyer.
20,000 units.
20,000?
The creature is not monstrous like the creepy little beast. But it is a capable warrior and it possesses regenerative qualities. Also, it is the last of its species. 20,000 units is sufficient compensation.
No.
No? What do you mean, no?
I mean, no.
Well, then you're an idiot, lady.
Rocket Drax has this.
Name your terms, then.
15,000. And you stay.
Whoa, you want to buy Drax?
Not buy. Invest. I could use a warrior like you at my side.
I have other commitments.
Shame. We could have had such fun together. 12,000 for the Flora Colossus, then.
12,000 is not
Not
nearly...
that bad for a Flora... whatever. Deal. 12,000 units it is.
Surprisingly effective.
The storms of Seknarf grow ravenous. You will stay among my Hellraisers and revel as one of us.
Yeah, this is great. We'd be... Thank you.
Revel while Groot's in a cage.
long. I was establishing an alibi.
You were flirting with a Seknarfian beast handler.
Who confirmed that Groot is definitely probably being kept in the new additions pen.
Which is where exactly?
Well, we didn't quite get that far.
Good thing we're doing my plan. Tracker's pointing back to Lady Skullsuit's throne room, so that's where I'm going.
Tiny little problem.
I wanted to see some of the rebels.
Boy, when these guys go, they go hard.
They're heavily inebriated.
Doesn't mean they're not a threat. Some of my best blade work happens after I've had a few.
If a few scut knuckles gotta die to save Groot, so be it.
Whoa, whoa, hey! We are not here to start a war with the woman who's got her own private army.
No, just rob her.
If we do things right and be quiet, we'll be in and out with no one the wiser. Drax, what part of quiet don't you understand?
That is quiet, Peter Quill.
No killing! Don't touch anything, don't step on anything, and don't break anything. And don't do anything stupid. If we mess this up, it's game over for Groot. And us.
Okay, that's a pretty good stopping point. I'm gonna call it for now. Till next time.